Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston here, and today I'm back for episode number 38 of my Los Angeles Rams Connected franchise series here on Madden NFL 16. So today, we're getting ready to take on the New York Giants in the divisional round for the 2018 NFL playoffs. In the year 2018, it'd be for the 2017 NFL season, but anyway, taking a look at the injury report here for the Giants, they're going to be without their starting center as well as Prince Amukamara. And we got to look at their roster there. We faced these guys in the regular season and did defeat them, but it should be a tough test here back in Ram Stadium. For the divisional round, you can take a look at the other half of the NFC playoff picture between Detroit and Green Bay. And we see Blake Wells leading the LA offense out onto the field to get things going here in the first quarter after we forced a punt away from the Giants, who did receive the opening kickoff. It's Doug Baldwin hauling in the first down grab there across midfield now to the 38-yard line. Play action fake. Wells dropping back. He fires it long, and it's hauled in by Keenan Allen. A long reception, 28 yards through the air right there. And then later in the same drive, it's 4th and goal. We do decide to go for it, and Wells sneaks it into the end zone for the touchdown, putting LA on top 7-0 to start out this game. And now it's going to be the ensuing drive for the Giants. C.J. Willis dropping back. He's actually going to scramble to the right side, and he is going to make a man miss right there. That was Lorenzo Graham, who does eventually catch up and take down Willis, but a nice move to pick up the first down. Then later in the same drive, 2nd and inches, Shane Vereen getting stopped in the backfield. Aaron Donald, that sets up 3rd and inches, and then on the play action fake, Willis fires, but he cannot hit his fullback out of the backfield, setting up 4th down, and the Rams get the ball back now late in the first quarter, still 7-0, throwing it on 3rd down, and it is hauled in by Baldwin, but he could not keep the feet in bounds. We would punt it away. Giants get the ball back now with good field position, and that's going to be a first down pitch and catch right there. Gain of 17 on the play. Now later in the same drive, 1st and goal from the one hand off to Vereen, and he's going to make it into the end zone for the score, tying this game up at 7 after the PAT. Now next drive for the Rams, start of the second quarter. It's Wells dropping back. He's going to step up and try to scramble, looking down the field, and he's hit, and he loses the football. It is recovered by the New York Giants, and they will take over with exceptional field position here from the 17 on 3rd and 8. Willis firing over the middle. He finds his man, who's going to make his way inside of the 5-yard line. Good for the first down. Now the drive continues for New York. Handoff to Vereen, cutting back to the left, and he slips his way into the end zone once again, his second score of the day, and the Giants take a 14-7 lead now midway through the second quarter. How will the Rams respond? It's Keenan Allen making the grab on 3rd down to continue the drive now for the Rams on 1st and 10 from the 46 minutes to play here in the second quarter, and it's going to be Allen hauling it in once again. Another spectacular grab by Keenan Allen, who's been making plays all afternoon so far. Wells with the nice toss, but Allen makes the play to haul it in for the big gain, and then later in the drive, it's Todd Gurley punching this one into the end zone, tying up the game at 14 now late in the second quarter. Willis looking over the middle. He's got his man. Once again, good for a first down. That was Robert Woods hauling that one in, and then Willis looking long once again, and this time it is going to be incomplete, but a pass interference penalty was called on E.J. Gaines, setting up 1st down. Actually, it would be 2nd and goal from the 3, and it's Robert Woods fighting his way into the end zone for the score. And then so once again here, the uniform thing glitched out, and you can see we reverted back to the more modern day uniforms. That's because I actually stepped away from my PS4 for a little bit in the middle of this game. But on the first drive back, it is once again Wells fumbling his 2nd of the day, and the Giants will take over here late in the second quarter. This is going to be hauled in by Vereen, who breaks a tackle, cuts back to the middle. He's going to be finally brought down at about the 25-yard line. The clock continues to run, however, with 10 seconds left now. 1st and 10, Willis. He's got tons of time now, scrambles to the left. No pressure, though. Finally fires across his body, and it is incomplete. Looks like that was dropped off the hands of one of the Giant wide receivers. So New York settles for the 42-yard field goal attempt. That one is up and good, and that would make it a 10-point game. As we enter the half now, coming out of the half here, start of the third quarter, it's Doug Baldwin hauling in the slant route, and he will make an 11-yard gain right there. Now 3rd and 1 coming up from the 47. Wells out of the shotgun firing right side. He's got his man. That's hauled in. Baldwin once again coming up clutch on 3rd down, and the drive will continue now. 1st and 10, another play action fake. We got a big play on this one earlier, and it's Keenan Allen breaking a tackle, and he's into the end zone for the score. Keenan Allen with a spectacular catch. He had a big catch on the same exact play, that play action shot play that we had earlier in the game. This time he just bounces off of the defender and spins his way into the end zone for the score. Now that's going to make it a 3-point game. How will the Giants respond? It's Odell Beckham hauling that one in over the middle. Now setting up 3rd and 7 from the 33-yard line. Willis dropping back, and he's going to get sacked by Robert Quinn, sending the Giants back to the 41-yard line, but not quite out of field goal range with the 11-mile-an-hour tailwind. It's going to be a long field goal attempt, and it is off the post and no good. So the Rams take over with great field position, but it's 4th and 2, and it's Wells firing off of his back foot, incomplete. So the Giants get the ball back. We do not capitalize on the missed field goal. But now it's E.J. Gaines making the huge play, coming up with the interception, and he gets the Rams offense the ball right back. Then here we go, 1st and 10, off of his back foot once again, but this time it's complete. Jacob Tamme with a long catch and run right there down to the 20-yard line. Now 2nd and goal from the 2. Wells dropping back, firing it back of the end zone, and it's Tamme capping off the drive with the short touchdown reception, putting the Rams back on top now 28-24. But here come the Giants, and Shane Vereen breaking a tackle, and he's in the open field. He could go all the way, 15, 10, 5, and he's finally tripped up at the 1-yard line. But 2nd and goal, Vereen would finish it off, punching it in for his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Giants once again take the lead 31-28 now early in the 4th quarter, and it's 3rd and 12. Wells getting hit as he throws there. The pressure starting to get to the LA quarterback, but now the Giants with the ball back on their own, and here it is 2nd and 8. That's going to be a completion to the tight end, good for a gain of 16 yards, but now 3rd and 9 from the 39. Willis dropping back, looking deep over the middle. It's caught and then knocked loose on a late hit from Rodney McLeod Jr. That would give the Rams the ball back now midway through the 4th quarter. We're firing deep on 3rd down, but that one falls incomplete. The Giants get the ball back now from the 15-yard line, 3rd and 7, just under 4 minutes to play. Willis fires and it's incomplete. Danny Trevathan made a play on the receiver there. An exceptional user play. I thought probably one of the few good user plays I made in coverage all season long, but that one was certainly big. We get the ball back now, 1st and 10. It's going to be Doug Baldwin going over the middle there, hauling that one in, getting into field goal range here. That was pretty key, but now we're going to look for the touchdown to try and take the lead late in this game, trying to run as much clock as we can off. And here we go with 15 seconds left. Wells, he gets hit as he throws, but he finds Jacob Tamme uncovered in the end zone. That makes it a 4-point lead for the Rams here, 35-31. And then the Giants have a few Hail Mary attempts here, but it's Willis getting sacked by Robert Quinn. And then final few seconds of the game, 3rd and 17, Willis fires about 65 yards short of where he needed to fire to. And that is going to do it. Chuck Pagano and the New York Giants are officially eliminated from the playoffs. The Rams are moving on with the 35-31 victory, probably a little bit closer than I would have expected. I don't remember quite having so much trouble with this team in the regular season, and if I remember correctly, I thought that game was in New York as well. But the Giants put up a good fight. Of course, they defeated the Cowboys in the wild card round to get here, but their season is done. So we're going to be taking on the winner of the Lions and Packers game. I'm not going to reveal who won that game until the next episode because, honestly, I'm not even sure myself. I don't think I've advanced the week. So anyway, here we go. Taking a look at some of the final team statistics. 240 yards through the air. It was actually a 271 by Wells, but of course he loses yardage on the sacks. But anyway, it is Todd Gurley with 129 yards on the ground. Shane Vereen, though, kind of exposed our run defense a little bit, especially on that one long run. Keenan Allen, a big day, 137 yards and a touchdown. Tamme with 2 touchdowns of his own. Big afternoons from our receiving corps. And here we go. It is looking at the final defensive statistics. Robert Ayers had 3 sacks, but E.J. Gaines, maybe with the play of the afternoon, getting that interception, turning momentum there when we needed to turn it. So that's going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.